Hi. Grand Rising, everyone. I just wanted to drop in, do a video. I have 5 subscribers and I cannot even believe it. I wish you guys could have seen how excited I was just to see 5. So I want to say I definitely appreciate it. Like, I know it ain't much to most, but to me it means a lot. So I'm definitely, gratitude um, for subscribing. Maybe something resonated with me that made you feel comfortable enough to subscribe. So I definitely want to say gratitude for that. Also, I just want to kind of come in and do a video because there's a big leap between when you first start on this journey and then to get to where some of the people we may follow and watch their videos, and they're more experienced, they have more knowledge. There's a big leap between there, I mean a gap, I'm sorry, between there. Like you go through a lot before you get from here to there. So if you feel like you're just not getting it, or you're not understanding, or you have some questions, or just whatever it may be, understand that it is a journey, and each journey is designed specifically for you, for each soul. The things I had to get through to get to where I am now, had to be designed for me. Because I know how I am. I'm stubborn. I know what I want when I want it. You can't make me do something I don't want to do. Um, you know what I'm saying? It has to make sense for me to get it. And if it doesn't make sense, then I'm gonna struggle with understanding it or having overstanding of it. So I want to come in today, number one, to kind of encourage you to stay on your journey. Don't get discouraged, because the end goal is always to get back to source, to get back to God, to get back to the Most High. If you absolutely felt like there was no God, or that there was just nothing, and you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't have the questions that you have, right? So the goal is still always to get back there. So I do encourage you to always sit with yourself, always meditate. You know what I'm saying? Always take that time alone to truly understand and process what you're going through. I wanted to kind of, break down words, simplify words and the power that they have, because we always hear the tongue, there's life and death in the tongue. We hear, you speak it, you get it. We hear, different things, curse words, spell words, like there's a lot of information, a lot of tit for tat around words. So I wanted to kind of simplify it for some who were wondering, like, what's the big deal? I've even conscious people, or woke people, if you want to call them that, whatever you want to say. I've heard some conscious people say they just don't get it, like morning and morning, that's two different things, two different spellings, it's not the same. And I had to explain to her, if I say morning, nothing before, nothing after, just morning, you don't know which one I'm talking about, because the vibrations of it is the same. It may be spelled different, but it is the same. Morning, 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 morning. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing here? And these are the games that's easy to be played when it comes to the spell words. And you just have to start becoming consciously aware of the spell words, right? Or the vibration, the pronunciation, all of it, what each word means. Because see, you do have to know about energies and understand that everything holds an energy or frequency, or a frequency. So certain words have high energy, or high frequencies. Certain words have low. Your body is made up of mostly water. So then scientists did a study on water. I can Google real quick while I'm doing this. Um, how much water is in the human body? It's up to 60. It says 60% of the human adult body is water. Um, The heart and brain is composed of 73% water. The lungs are about 83% water, and the skin contains 64% water. Muscles and kidneys are 79%, and even the bones are watery at 31%. So, when scientists did a study on water, they realized that happy, positive, loving, caring words made the water bond together in different crystal like structures, right? But then when you had hate or ill will words, ugly words, you know what I'm saying, things that were on the lower spectrum, it destroyed the bonds. It broke them apart. So it looked real chaotic and real all over the place. There wasn't beauty in it, right? Now, this was just water in a glass. When they did this study, they played different music over it. They wrote different words over it, different things like that. So, if with that study, if these words had the effect of that water in that jar, imagine what it does to your body. And this isn't just words you speak to someone else, and these aren't just words you speak to yourself. These are words in general. These are energies and vibrations in general. So if you're the type of person, you feel like you're a good person, but as soon as you're aggravated, you popping off at somebody, you getting them told, you have no problem reading them, you have no problem letting them know, motherfucker, excuse my language, you know, I'm gonna say that, but you have no problem spitting out those bad words. You feel like it's affecting them more than you. Now, don't get me wrong, it's affecting them because they hear it, but you're hearing it too. So the damage you're trying to do over there, you're doing it to yourself. You're breaking your cells, the water bonds in your body up just as well as what you're trying to do to somebody else. Now, we all get mad sometimes, true. We all get mad. We all want to go off. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not talking about those times. I'm saying be consciously aware of the words you speak. There is life and death in the tongue. The vibrations, the tones that come out, we live on a mathematic plane. That's a grid. You know what I'm saying? So what you are speaking out will come back, but it instantly affects you as soon as you say it. It will affect you as soon as you say it. I seen a clip here recently with Dick Gregory. I love Dick Gregory too, RIP to him. And he was saying, you know, soon as you tell yourself that you can't, you want to go to Paris, you want to go to Rome, but I know I can't. You just told 75, back to Google because I don't want to be giving nobody no wrong information. 37 trillion. 37.2 trillion cells. So as soon as you say, I can't, I'm not, I won't, you just told 30, I'm sorry, I keep saying 70 for some reason, it keeps popping out in my head. 37 trillion cells in your body that you can't. So it is their job. Now, I don't know if you know much about the body, but you have messengers. You have receivers of information. You have deliverers of information. You have messengers. You have cells that take info and then take it to another cell and tell this cell, this is what we're doing. Like it's a system. It's a system. It's like a plant, you know what I'm saying? The plant that you work in, because we know that's where George Washington Carver got that idea to call it a plant. Everything has its job. So you get the message, one cell gets the message, the other cell takes that message, delivers that message, then that cell replicates the message, sends it out to everyone else. This is what we're doing. It's a system. So when you tell your cells, I can't do this, I'm not doing this, I won't do this, I'm unable to do this, it is their job because you have programmed it to do just what you said. This is why now I know that growing up, we always said, we were always told, don't say can't. Don't say I can't. Don't say I can't, right? And I never got that, like, not to the extent now that I get it. Like, when you say you can't, like, you are telling yourselves, I can't do this. So it is their job to make sure that that doesn't happen, that you can't do it. It is their job to make sure now that you you know what I'm saying, it's given what you asked. You stated that, right? Um be mindful of your words, man, for real, because again, if those words could affect the water in that jar, imagine what it's doing to you. I have a god baby. Well, she's not even my god baby, but I love her like she's mine. She calls me Princess Jasmine, so I call her Princess Lele. Um, Long story, just um, that she's it stuck with her, and that's just what it is. I'm Princess Jasmine, and she's Princess Lele. Anyways, she wasn't feeling good, so when I talked to her, she was like, I'm sick. And so I instantly told her, you're not sick, you're healed. And I need you to repeat that after me. Say, I'm healed. And she was like, I'm sick, but I'm healed. I said, you're healed. You got to say, don't say I'm sick, say you're healed, because we have to tell our bodies what and who we are. And I know it's hard to truly understand it. You have that power over yourself. You know what I'm saying? Before I can try to help anyone else see clearly, before I can, because I can't save anyone. Like, that was a hard thing to understand. I can't save anyone because I love people and I care about people. I care about souls. I care about hearts. Like I'm a crybaby. The smallest thing can get me emotional. I'm a Cancer too. I'm going to throw that out. I'm a Cancer, so we already emotional, but we're intuitive. I feel on a deeper level. So I really will feel your pain. I'm an empath also, so I will feel your pain, even physical pain. I can tell if I tap into them, I can tell what side of their back is hurting, if they say their back is hurting, or I can pinpoint where certain pains or congestion is to break it in their body. But me being that sensitive, it's taught me a lot. And before I could help anyone else, I had to, which I'm still on this journey. So let me say that I'm still learning. I'm still learning. But shout out again to Zen Wombs for helping me understand that I need to have belief in myself and confidence in myself enough to know that I understand what source is telling me to say. So I know, like, that I'm not speaking to people who know, who truly understand, who astral projects. My videos aren't really for them. My videos are for us who are in the beginning and we're just learning and we're trying to find understanding of it. Like, make it make sense, because if you're going so deep off that people can't understand, then they're lost. You may have confused them more than when they first started out watching you. So my videos are for us, and for those in the beginning trying to understand. So just start off being consciously aware with your words, right? Just start there. Start there. You ever done something for somebody and it made you feel good inside? Like, it made you feel good. You actually felt good doing something for somebody else. Me, that's all the time. If I do something good for somebody, it makes me feel good. I don't know if this is the same for everyone else, what I'm about to say, because it's me. Again, I'm sensitive to everything. When I hurt someone else, I feel it. Now that I know what I know now, I remember when my powers activated. I was in middle school. In middle school, I was a tomboy. Elementary, middle school, I was a tomboy. Even preschool, I was a tomboy. I was very rough. I had an older brother. I didn't have any younger sisters, so I had an older brother. So I played basketball and football with my brothers and his friends. I was real tomboyish. I would punch you and let's play tag and let's see who hits the hardest. Like, that's who I was. I was very, I didn't know how to be soft, because that's just not who I was, and that's not what I was around, because even my mom's not a soft makeup. I still don't know how to do makeup, right? She just wasn't that. So I didn't know how to be that. I only knew how to be hard and rough and tough. Um, so I remember my first time having an empathic experience that I can remember, right? That I remember where it really affected me. Um, I was in middle school, and I'm from a small town in South Carolina. So, it's one of those cities, little small towns. Everybody knows everybody. My mom went to school with your mom, and our grandmas went to school with each other, and our grandfathers, everybody meet up at the Hardee's type of thing. Or empty parking lot. Like, it's a really small town. Small town. Everyone knows if I got in trouble at school, the whole city knew before I got home from school type of thing. Like, that's how small of a town it was. And so I had this little clique. And again, I knew these people since I was kids you went to preschool with, same kids you went to elementary with, same kids you went to middle school with. Sorry guys, and the same kids you went to high school with, right? It was always the same. So with that being said, I don't even remember what this girl did. Honest to God, I don't remember what made me say it. I don't remember the circumstances that led up to it. I don't too much remember what happened after that. I remember me and maybe one or two or three other girls behind me. We went to this girl who I considered a friend, family, cousin type, because we all grew up together. Whatever she had did to piss me off, and I maybe eighth grade, I want to say eighth grade, seventh grade maybe, because with middle school is what, sixth to eighth, so maybe seventh or eighth grade. I went to her and I was like, "You're not in our clique anymore." And she was like, "What?" And I'm like, "You're not in our clique anymore. You can't hang out with us." Da, 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 da. Like real bitchy, right? Something at that moment clicked, and my heart felt broken. I mean, my heart felt, oh, like I was so overcome with sadness, and I couldn't understand why I felt that. I mean, I'm this tomboy, I'm this big badass type of chick, you know what I'm saying? Whatever type of person. So why am I hurting? I know now that that was my powers kicking in, you know what I'm saying? But that also changed me. From that moment on, I never wanted to feel that pain again. I didn't I didn't want to feel that pain again. I feel like someone was trying to come in my house. I work from home, so I don't know what that was. Anyways, my doors. um, yeah, so I knew I didn't want to feel that pain again. I knew that whatever I did, that whoever I was going to be, that wasn't it. And it literally changed me. Then I became the person who, if I saw you eating by yourself, I'm going to sit with you. If I saw you crying, I may write you a note and just say, "Hey, it's going to be okay," whatever it is. Like, it literally changed me. I was no longer the same person after that. I wasn't even a tomboy after that. I became softer. Um, Yeah, I did. I'm getting emotional thinking about it because I remember seeing a lot of kids in my school unhappy after that, and I couldn't see that before. I didn't see their pain. I didn't feel their pain. I didn't care about their pain. Different races, not just my race, different races of people. I seen their hurt, and I wanted to help. I did. I wanted to help them. I wanted them to know that it's okay. It's okay. Like, even if you don't have any friends, I'll be your friend. I always started cheering for the underdog after that. um, because people hurt, and I just didn't want to be one of those people to hurt people. You know what I'm saying? So that incident in my life, it changed me, because the words that I said to someone else hurt them, and my karma was for me to feel their hurt. I had to feel that. I had to witness it, and it was heavy. It was heavy for me, but it changed me, and I am grateful I went through that experience because it's helped me to get where I am now. I got to get a better setup. But I didn't know what time today I was gonna jump on here to do this, and I'm not gonna stay long. I just wanted to kind of say that. So be mindful, be consciously aware of the words that you speak. Understand the damage it could do to you and to others. Understand the healing it can do for you and to others. So just be consciously aware of the words. You know what I'm saying? Start anywhere. Start with, before you speak, think. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the process of reprogramming yourself, and I know reprogramming, like, what is that? But you get what I'm saying when I say that. If you're in the process of breaking old habits, trying to start new habits, one thing to do is definitely think before you speak. I'll do another video on your thoughts. I'll give some tricks on what I had to do, or what I currently still do, because bad thoughts come. It's hard to just be able to control your mind to the point where you won't even let bad thoughts enter your mind. They come. There's just different things that I've learned to do over the past few years to help myself out when those thoughts come. The delete process. I'll definitely do delete, replace it with a positive one. But yeah, that's all I had to say today. I will be back, guys. I'm going to start making more videos more often. Again, shout out to Zen Wounds, because watching her videos and her helping me understand that we are the one. We are the one. The collective. There is no one person. We all have our parts to play in this quest. We all have our parts to play. We all have the pieces to the puzzle. We just have to come together. See, that's the thing, the collective. When you collect all of these small pieces, it's one big puzzle that we're all a part of. So it's one. We are the one together. We have to come together. Like, share, subscribe. I really do appreciate you guys, the few subscribers I already have. Thank you. And let's do this journey together. If you have some questions, some ideas, something you want me to kind of go in on, because I currently have experiences all the time, and I don't know how deep I want to go in starting out, because I really want you guys to get to know me, to know my authentic, no, I'm gonna mess that word up. I ain't gonna try to do it right now, and I know the word, but when I try to think about it, it ain't gonna come out. I don't know if you guys can say that, but yes, I am country sassy, small town classy, and just a bit smart assy. I like this cup. Yeah, so yeah, guys, just like, share, subscribe. I will be coming back with more content. I'm getting some videos of other people's channels. I kind of want to ask permission before I just use it, but maybe they won't mind, since I'm not trying to take credit for it, because a lot of different people has helped me on my journey. A lot of different things. You take what you don't just follow anybody wholeheartedly. You know what I'm saying? You take what you can from each individual, because we each got a piece of that puzzle. Take what you can from them, learn, process it, meditate on it to understand it. You know what I'm saying? We each, hopefully, I know I'm saying a lot, but but again, gratitude, guys. I will keep them coming. One of my, people talk junk about New Year's resolutions, but I know for a fact that if you make no plans, you have no plan. And I plan to have a plan. You know what I'm saying? I plan to continue to speak, to upload videos, grow my channel. I strengthen my gifts. Just a lot. Break out of this matrix that we're in. But I love you guys. I don't have to know you to love you. I love you. just what that is. I feel for you. I feel for you. I feel it literally. Since I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna go for real. Last year, December 2020, so not last year because we're in 2022, so 2020, when the whole everybody was talking about their superpowers and all of this kind of stuff, right? Ever since then, it's hard for me to be in large rooms with a small room with large crowds. It never bothered me before. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't that sensitive before. Now I am more sensitive. So if I walk in a small room with a lot of people and all of those energies and emotions hit me at once, my heart starts speeding up crazy. Like I'll get nauseous, I'll get dizzy even. Just, so people who have powers and gifts, your gifts did heighten, whether you've recognized it or not. Your gifts heightened. Just gonna say that. So just start paying attention to yourself, paying attention to your body, pay attention to your mind. Let's take control back over our mind. But again, I do love you. That's where I was going with that. Is I do love you guys. I don't need to know you to love you. I don't wish ill will on anybody. Like, I want us all to prosper. I want us all to wake up. I want us all to truly see what they have done to us and what we need to do to break out of this. One person at a time. That's just how we're going to have to do it. Like, one person at a time. Wake up. We rise. Spirit did tell me the other day that to stop saying wake up, to say rise. We need to rise, because a lot of us are consciously woke, but we're not rising. So I did hear that the other day, that we need to rise. But it's about to be 30 minutes. I really thought it was only going to be about 10, but I get to going and jobbling and storytelling. I have a lot of stories, so I don't know about y'all. I like storytelling. I like people just understanding, and I like when people tell me stories of what they've experienced. So anyways, gratitude, guys. I hope you enjoyed this beautiful day. Love somebody. Learn something. You know what I'm saying? We got this. We got this. Peace and blessings to you. Bye.